Okay, I'm back. Pavane or Cadia? Shoot, I can't remember Pavane. Cadia is like a massively important planet in the lore of Warhammer 40k. The planet formerly guarded the Eye of Terror, which is like a massive warp storm. But it was recently destroyed, and its destruction led to like a huge rift all across the galaxy. So if you want your character to be from a destroyed planet of like super hardcore military dudes, then then Cadia is a good one. I can't remember Pavane. Which one is that? Hold on. Pavane is. Oh, that's the newly colonized one that's got like a small population. I mean, that depends. It really depends. Do you want to be big time military person, or do you want to be small town person? It doesn't actually have a huge impact on the gameplay in Darktide, where you're from, but it's just an interesting lore detail. Also, I was just given Taco Bell. Thank you, love.
I didn't know. Burritos, rice and beans.
It was very close. Cheesy bean and rice burritos. They're not on the menu. They're an old item that's not on the menu anymore, but they still make them.
Well,
yeah. Yeah, no. And what you got is still very tasty, and I loves you and appreciates you. Come here. Come here. Yes, cheesy bean and rice burrito. Come here.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm stuck.
It's okay. Huggle snuggle.
Huggle. Oh.
It's okay. I can put my headphones back on.
My first step. I had a feeling. Go out. I'm like, I'm going to Walmart anyway. For stash. $20 tip.
Nice.
And then he's like, I will give you an extra $5 cash if you go one block over. I put down the wrong at my friend's house.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Shit, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're such a good boy. All right. Yeah. The way that my soundproofing is set up here, there's like a very narrow gap that you can get in through the desk, and it's not a problem for me. But
I got that big booty. I got stuck.
You beat me to. I was gonna say that. You stole my line. I love you. Okay. Why am I not getting any sound from Factorio? There we go. Oh, boy. Let's see. That's my off-stream factory. This is the no handcrafting run. Now let's make sure I've still got the lazy bastard achievement tagged. Where is it? There we go. Alright, still doing that lazy bastard life. Yes, lady. Mm-hmm. Oh. But yeah, the planet that you choose in Darktide actually has basically no impact on your character. It's more of like a fun little background detail. The main thing that your planet choice does is that only people from Cadia can have bright purple eyes. And people from Cadia have bright purple eyes because they've been exposed to warp radiation for several generations. And then only Psychers can choose the glowy blue eyes. And you can make multiple characters. Like, you can make multiple characters, and if you just made a character and you want to change them, you can just delete them and go back. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Psyker is a really tough class to play, especially because at first, a lot of the things that make characters toolkit more unique is their equipment, and a lot of the really cool equipment, like your force staffs and stuff, is locked behind level progression until like level 12. It's a deliberate design choice, though, because the main core thing with your Psyker is your Brain Burst. Your Brain Burst allows you to get these stacks of charges that increase your... Oh, Whisper Timer, hold on. All right. Oh, and I've got a scold and a wellness check from Lady. Hold on. Here, I'm going to get up and stretch, and I'm going to explain some Psyker stuff to you while I do. So, part of the reason that they lock a lot of the cooler class aspects behind leveling up with the Psyker is before level 12, you're going to have largely the same equipment that everybody else does. It's only around level 12 or 13 when the more unique equipment starts to unlock for the different classes. And in Psyker's case, this is basically to get you to focus down and learn how to use your Brain Burst very effectively. Your Brain Burst is basically you charge up for a bit, you accumulate some peril, and you hit your enemy with a high damage attack that can like pop their head immediately. And each time you kill an enemy with a Brain Burst, you get a stack of what's called Warp Charge. And you can get up to 3 stacks, and each one increases the base damage that you're doing. So you want to master as much as you can using your Brain Bursts to keep those stacks up so that you can keep your damage potential high. And there's sort of an ebb and flow to how you will get these warp charges. Oftentimes, you'll build up a lot of warp charge during things like big enemy waves, or when there's a big group of specialists and you just pop them one after another. And then there will be long periods where there aren't that many enemies and your warp charges drop again. So basically, if you're playing Psyker right, the longer you are in combat, the higher your damage will build. And then as the combat drops off, you start to get back to your weaker base damage state. All right, and a hydrate. Now for that scold. So, Lady. Also, welcome, Shoes. Hey there, Snack. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, Shoes. I'm sorry that you're not sleeping when you need to, but it's always nice to have you here. All right, so Lady, you feel like you're missing out, huh? You want that rainbow bottom? Don't you worry. I'm going to tan so many colors into your hide the first chance I get. They're going to call me fucking Picasso, all right? You have no idea. Your ass is going to be stinging like a fucking stingray, all right? Like a killer bee. That's how much your ass is going to sting right there. And when I'm done with you, you will finally understand why exactly it is that everybody else keeps telling you that you're tempting fate. You've been shielded for far too long from the consequences of your actions. And you know what? You can just call me Consequences. Because I'm going to come down hard on that ass. Okay, let's see here. Burrito time. Ah, yes, yes. As Sappho was famously quoted as saying, nom tacos. In the words of Sappho, eat bitches out and nom tacos. Oh, Lady do or die. Yes, what is it, Thorn? What's up? See, Even Lady does alphabet checks sometimes. Why do I say what like what? What do you mean? I'm not sure to what you are referring. Okay, so where's my task list? I need to expand the mall. Let's see, what were my add long inserters, fast inserters? Oh, and electric mining drills. Safo? I thought that was how it's pronounced. I've heard it pronounced Safo. I've heard it pronounced Sappho. At this point, I'm fairly sure that even historians don't know how to pronounce it because, like, you know, who's to know? Which one's... Saint Polisher. Absolutely. 100%. That's the that's the options. I mean, to be honest, you can polish my Saint anytime. I need to also set up radars. Okay, so expand mall, set up defenses, set up steel smelting, expand mining, set up radar, and set up green science. Yes, polish. You see, lady, when you polish something, you do so with a rubbing motion. Think about that for a minute and get back to me when you figure it out. Okay, so I need iron gear wheels and electronic circuits with iron plates for the assemblers and for the electric mining drills. Okay, so this is basically, it's going to be identical to set the two up. So I'm going to need 4 in sequence, much like here. In fact, I can just go ahead and expand both of these. Yes, polish, not Polish. Oh my god, yeah, no, 103? That's, yeah, please, go seek medical attention. That is not good. If you can't seek medical attention, at least get something to lower that fever. That is dangerously high. Okay, so here's the electric mining drills. And then radars. Yeah, a fever of 103 is medically significant. So, please, seek medical resistance. Yeah, no, take some Tylenol at least. And let me tell you, I am not a fan of Tylenol. It's actually a very bad medication that should not be given over the counter, but even I will say, get some damn Tylenol. Okay, so we gotta hook up copper there. Okay, I think that should be just about the whole setup we need. Just need to run some undergroundies, a little underneathy over here, and slap a splitter on there. And then we run power to it. We shouldn't need more than 2 stacks of electric drills and 1 stack of radars. There we go. Why is everyone so ugly? Because that is what the Warhammer 40k universe is, Vale. The Warhammer 40k universe is ugly and grim and grimy and terrible. The best faction to join in 40k is the faction of not existing. Like, literally everyone is evil, and every society sucks and is grimy. The nicest faction in the game has a rigorous caste system where people are placed at birth into their role in society. Those are the nice aliens, and humanity is fucked and terrible. Although they did add the Leagues of Votann. The Leagues of Votann is actually a fairly nice society as well. They've got, like, equality and everything. They've got, like, equality to the point where, like, they treat their robots as people and shit. But it's all run by artificial intelligences that are starting to go senile. Like, everything is bad in the Warhammer universe. Just no good times. No, you cannot. Although, there was a leak recently that seems to suggest they will be adding more flamboyant hair colors, but they will be charging people for them. Truly the darkest timeline. Okay, so we expanded them all with mining drills and radar. We also need fast and long inserters. Here, let's go ahead and clean up a little bit of this over here and put our fast and long inserters on this side. Okay, so this one's going to be long inserters, which requires inserters, an iron gear wheel, and an iron plate. There's the inserter, there's the circuit, and there's the iron gear wheels. Here we'll put the copper for the circuits. And then for fast inserters, we need inserters, but more electronic circuits and iron plates. Okay. Oh yeah. Come to my factory, baby. I'll show you my long inserter and my main bus. You wouldn't believe how many resources just flow uninhibited through it. Oh, no, shoes. I'm not industrializing. I am vertically integrating local resources into a actualized system of logistical prosperity which will bring new life to this dead world. Never you fear, shoes. Oh, wait, redeem. Hold on. Oh, right, yes. Lady, you're such a good girl. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being your wonderful self. We all love and appreciate you so much, and you deserve all the love for being such a wonderful, supportive friend. And we will always be there for you because you deserve it. Yeah, Sneck, go to the hospital. Take some Tylenol. Go to the hospital. Get medical attention immediately. I am not fucking joking. I am worried for your well-being. You need to go. You should not be in my chat. I swear to God, if you do not leave my chat and get some medical attention, I will time you out. I'm not kidding, Sneck. This isn't, this is not something that you go to a streamer's chat and am like, oh, I'm running a fever of 103, but it's fine. You need medical fucking attention that I cannot give you on Twitch. Go. Thank you. Like, it's honestly kind of uncool to come into a streamer's chat and say that you're having a medical emergency and then refuse to do anything about it. You need help. You need medical help right now. Yeah, a medical emergency is a temperature of 103 degrees, hun. That is a medical emergency. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's fucking scary. Alright, shoot, what even is the whisper timer at? Fuck, I never even started the whisper timer. Fuck it. Everybody gets bonus whispers. It's only fair because I'm a little stunned right now with the level of concern I'm experiencing, so I might not be terribly talkative. Bye-bye, Snack. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, no, cute as possible in Warhammer. Not an easy feat, let me tell ya. Oh wait, I actually, if I'm gonna split this off, I actually have to put an underground right here. And just pass this belt through right there, okay? Now, this is a very cramped and inefficient design that a lot of Factorio players would probably take one look at and vomit. But this is a starter base. Pro tip: if you are playing Factorio, you can excuse any design flaws or inefficiencies by just waving it off and saying, it's my starter base. That's some expert level Factorioing right there. Okay, now we plop down our chests, limit output to 1 stack, and there we go. Alright, now we've got long inserters and fast inserters. Was that everything? Okay, so we have finished expanding them all. Now a quick one we can do is just expand our mining. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some belts here. Yeah, Sneck is going to hospital. Oh, DMs? Okay, hold on. I would say the second one's cuter, personally. Like, normally I like the whole, like, short hair with the side shaved kind of look, but with that more square face, I think the longer hair looks better. Vale, you're such a good girl. Such a good girl, Vale. I love how the coherent message just dissolves into key smashing. That's just fucking adorable. You are just too precious, Vale. Okay, so the first thing we should do is we should expand our coal output to the maximum. We're not using a huge amount of it currently, but coal is very important in the early game. It's basically your primary source of energy. And it's used for smelting of all ores into plates. Oh, nope, not there. Okay, then we add another row right here, and and we're already out of electric mining drills. Damn. Yeah, I think you were trying to say forehead, yes. I'm one of those people that, like, when I am making a character for a game, making the character look pretty or cute is not usually a concern of mine. I'm interested in making the character look like my concept of them. You know, if this character's say a crazy hermit, I want them to look like a crazy hermit. That's probably not a very cute look. If this person's a psychotic religious zealot, I want them to look like a psychotic religious zealot. Stuff like that. So I didn't notice until you pointed out, but yes, most of the character options in Warhammer 40k are not very aesthetic, unless your aesthetic is a grungy, dirty coal mine worker. I mean, like, basically the entire modern right wing, lady. But man, if you think we've got it bad with theological or theocratic religious zealotry, you have no idea. The Imperium of Man in Warhammer 40k is fucked. Like, they literally have a state religion centered around worshipping a guy who, while he was alive, was ardently opposed to being considered a god. Oh, you're not bothering me. Hush your face. Well, if you're going with the Psyker, I like the eyeball tattoo. It's very much the whole, like, third eye kind of thing, which is absolutely a vibe. But yeah, you are in no way bothering me, Vale. You are welcome in my DMs at any time. And for almost any reason, too. Yeah, I didn't notice the ear cuffs. The ear cuffs are going to be much less noticeable on your character model, though, especially because, like, a lot of the Psyker cosmetics tend to be hoods and other things that cover the ears. Pleading? What are you pleading for, Vale? Come on, you can't just beg. Use your words. Tell me what you want. You want to finish sentences? All right, well. If you feel the eyeball is too on the nose, you can go with the other one. I'm just, I'm telling you what I would do. Like, that's the thing. When you come to me and ask me a question, I will give you the response of what I would do. And what I would do may be very different from what you are interested in or going for. And that's valid. Yes, Vale is a very good bean. Good beans ask for permission. And if they're very good, they get it. Alright. Whisper time over. Probably for the better. Vale does need to inhale occasionally. I got something for you to inhale. You can inhale this beef quesarito. One more parting shot. I couldn't resist. See? Yeah, no. See, Vale likes Taco Bell. The beef quesarito, I mean, that's my response too. Like, oh shit, you got beef quesarito? Yes! Put that shit in my mouth right now. Yeah. I want to taste it. Okay, I'm going to take a break from expanding the mining, let those mining drills pile up. We need to set up steel smelting. I'd rather expand my mining before I do that. We need to set up radars as well. Let's go ahead. We should have a decent stack of radars over here. Oh yeah, no, that's going to be more than enough radars. Now, 3 is going to be our military equipment. We're going to go ahead and set up radar. Let's go ahead and set up this first radar over here. Like in this upper corner, around like where the coal and furnaces are. Okay. Next one. We're going to go stick over here on this lake shore. We're going to have to run some power to it, though. The beef quesarito does have nacho cheese. Lady, do you just not go to Taco Bell? There's so many things with nacho cheese in Taco Bell. Oh shit, I just realized, do I not have... I think I actually don't have electric power pole production. Alright, I still only have the shitty wooden power poles, which means I have to go manually gather wood and, like, feed it into a box. But that's fine. Yeah, I've got a fuck ton of wood just from clearing space so far, so... Vale over here like, oh fuck, I want it so bad. Oh yeah, you'll swallow my burrito whole, that's for sure, lady. What am I missing here? Something that's... Oh, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to put an inserter right here. Boop. There. Now the stupid has been fixed. I also got to stick one right there. Now, luckily, wooden power poles are crazy simple to make. In fact, I can probably make them just in this gap right here. There we go. Set this to make copper wire. Set this to make the power poles. Stick a chest full of wood right there, and an empty chest right there. I also shit. I don't have an assembler making iron chests. Ah, missing so many important things. There we go. Iron chest. There. Now we have an iron chest full of iron chests. Wait for that to drop one more. Just for food, huh? That's a shame. There's so many things you can be a whore for. Why limit yourself? Actually, put it over here so we can power an inserter here for the wires. There we go. And then we're going to limit that to 1 stack, because eventually we are going to not want to use wooden power poles anymore. And at that point, we are going to load all that shit up into a box and blow it the fuck up, because there is no other ways to dispose of things in this game other than putting them in a box and then blowing up the fucking box. See, instead of whore for Vale, I'm now thinking of, like, Vale for whore 2023, like it's a political office. Like, we're gonna elect Vale the official whore. There we go, getting our radar grid set up. Very cool, very cool. We're gonna need another one down here. Now these radars, they have an active range and a passive range. In the active range, they show everything that is currently going on the map, and then within the passive range, they like scan and reveal new terrain. And it'll also show us things like if biters are starting to move into an area. All right, and then one more. And the radar grid for this tiny little starter base should be good. Need more power poles already. God, I fucking hate using wooden poles for everything. Giggity. Once we can get the, like, large poles, giggity, it'll be much easier to connect things over long distances like this. There we go. There we go. Now we got a radar grid. We can just zoom in on the map and, like, look around at shit. Okay. Radar set up. Yes, you can blow things up. You can make nukes in this game. Nukes are a very late game thing, but like you can make nukes and then you can launch them and they will wipe out an entire biter base in like one hit. They're fucking like nukes are so dangerous that it's kind of a rite of passage for new players to underestimate their blast radius and end up killing themselves. Yes, Lilin is Thorn. Hold on, I missed something in chat over here. What's going on? Oh, yeah, no. I would absolutely love to see, like, literally a Lincoln Douglas-style debate between Vale and Thorn being like, here is why I should be elected community whore. If elected, I shall... Apparently, Thorn's first act as community whore is going to be blowing themselves up with a nuke. Okay. This should be enough for us to finish expanding mining, thankfully. Okay, there we go. We have full resource exploitation on the iron, and now for the copper. Ooh, woo, penetrate my outer crust and exploit me for resources. All right, and then full resource gathering on the copper. I also should probably work on stone mining. We don't super need stone mining yet, but just to get it out of the way. All right, see you when you're done with the pee-pee veil. There we go. Does exploiting for resources involve choking? Yes, in fact. It involves choking the atmosphere with untold amounts of industrial byproducts, which will cause environmental devastation. Oh boy, we need to expand power too. Let's see here. Love the new oral emotes, by the way. That bless emote is indeed a blessed. Let's see, what do we need? We need a boiler, pipes and stone furnaces, steam engine, which requires pipes and iron gear wheels. Let's go ahead. Pipe, steam engine, gear wheel. Actually, if we make this one the pipes, we could have the pipes feed into this. Make this one stone furnaces. The furnace. The pipe. The steam engine. And the iron gear wheels. I'm gonna have to offload these somewhere else though. Hold on. I'll get this. It'll be fine. I'm an engineering genius. Fucking lyrical genius, voice of a generation, motherfucking master. Here, I'm gonna grab a long inserter. We need to insert this nice and long. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna insert it so long, baby. And we will stick them in here with the long inserter, giggity. There he goes. And then the steam engines shall go right there. If you're wondering why I pronounce it that funny way, it's because that is an accent of a Factorio YouTuber whomst I enjoy named Troopin. And in fact, you're terribly racist if you laugh at it. Because why would you make fun of the way somebody talks? I'm doing it out of admiration. The fact that you would laugh at it is actually really problematic. Wow. I thought better of you, chat. I thought better of you. Grab the iron chest, just stick some stone on in there. Stick some stone and break a bone. Yes, I am the very sarcasm. Okay, two boiler furnaces. Then I'm going to want about 4 of the steam engines. There we go. Perfect. Now we just head up here. Put this there. We're going to need some burner inserters, and we're going to want to lay some pipe. Hot. This is getting pretty crowded. Yeah, I don't know. Can I fit it? Can I fit burner inserters over here, maybe? Think I can. Yes, and diddle dee. The sarcasm, that's what you call the hole in the Sarlacc pit. That's like the big chasm where the guy falls in Return of the Jedi. I'm pretty sure that's what a sarcasm is. Okay, and then we go grab some more inserters. Pop. Because we need pipe. We gotta lay that pipe, baby. Lay that thick pipe and fill it with fluids. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, and look at that. 7.2 megawatts. Very nice. Oh, you need pipe? Well, hey, come on over here, Vale. I got plenty of it for you. Okay, so I've expanded my mining. I don't need to set up steel smelting to do green science, but what about our defenses? What's our pollution cloud looking like? Ooh, it's closing in uncomfortably close to these locals here. Let's see if we can go and clear some of them babies out. I'm living in Vale's Head rent free, and I gotta say, I think it is glorious. Well, hey, you know, turnabout's fair play after all. Okay, now we've got delicious healing fishes in hand. Got to get in a little closer, take care of these nests. I swear to God, if 67 ammo isn't enough to clear out this nest, I'm gonna be pissed. Got time acceleration on, so I'm playing it a little wee bit risky. But we do like it risque around here, so that's fine. Hey, and there we go. We managed to just barely... Fuck. Yeah, we managed to just barely fuck. Because I am out of ammo with one nest left to go. I mean, considering what it means when you're inside someone's head in certain physical senses. Alright, I gotta set up a quick little ammo spot. Let's go ahead and just plop this bitch right here. Oh, yeah, you're thinking of it all right. Don't worry, you're not the only one. Yes, what is, lady? What new chaos have you? What new chaos have you to inflict uponst me? Oh shit, the circuits here need some iron. Gotta pass that baby over. And what I'm doing right now, it's kind of a hybrid of spaghetti design and main bus design, because, like, I've got my little two-line bus here, but everything that branches off of it is spaghetti. That's fine. I have said many times that the booba are freely available for pillows. Alright, slap this baby down right there. I didn't actually complete the blue inserters, it would seem. Alright, then we put red inserters here, blue inserters here. Let's go ahead and replace this with a blue inserter so we can get faster input. There we go. Now that's ammunition production. Go ahead and offload some of these raw materials that are just clogging up our inventory real fast. Get rid of this copper. Lady, you would be far from the heaviest person to lay on me, so go right ahead. As I have said many times before, everybody seems concerned that they're going to crush me the moment they climb on top. Like, I have had people who barely weigh 100 pounds soaking wet be like, no, I'm like gonna kill you or something. This is a completely irrational fear. I am very durable. Get on top, bounce, whatever you gotta do. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. Lady likes to practice karate in their sleep. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is very fair. People love looking at and playing with the gargantuous booba, but they don't often think of what it takes to bear such a glorious burden. Okay, so for green science, let's see here. For green science, we're going to need inserters and belts. So we'll make belts here. Inserters here. Wait, no, that's too far apart. Okay, and then we need copper here. Let's extend the bus down a little bit. Then we're gonna pull off some iron and some copper. We need more blue inserters. Yeah, no, everybody like, how big is Booba? But nobody ask, how is Booba? Is Booba okay? How you carry all that Booba? If anybody needs help carrying Booba, I gladly volunteer. I am an appreciator of Booba at all sizes. People be like, big Booba better than small Booba, but in my experience, they all taste the same. Oh, shut up, lady. You got medium booba. Your booba ain't even small. Okay, and then for green science, first off, we're gonna need to cut this off real fast and gather up this red science. I'll just dump this excess in here. And I think 6 assemblers should do it. No, we can use yellow inserters for this. Do, do, do. Okay, and then we hit the green science. Green science, engage. See, and this is yet more evidence. This is yet more evidence of my theory that, like, in the cyberpunk future, the first person who figures out a way to let people trade booba and genitalia and shit is gonna make gangbusters money. Like, could you imagine, like, a titty trade network? Yes, yes. Please, upload my brain to a computer and let me just, like, remotely pilot, like, half robotic cyborg bodies so that I can just, like, I can just be like, you know what? I'm tired of having a body right now. I think I'm done for today. And then later I can be like, you know, having some food and fucking sounds pretty nice right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and be in a body for a little bit, you know? Like, having a body is nice, but I wouldn't recommend it full time. All right, let's get started on that green research, baby. All right, green science set up. Now we can set up steel smelting. I keep putting off setting up defenses because it's such a huge undertaking. Like, you have to lay down so many fucking walls. Oh my god. So fucking many walls. It is unreal. Okay, next we'll set up advanced material processing to give us the steel furnaces. Ooh. Yeah, no, I can imagine too. I imagine it frequently, in fact. But yeah, Brat. Misa says that they got the same surge protector you did because they needed the cool, good, shiny. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have this patch of stone favor input from the right side so that we can get rid of this little, like, outcropping of stone faster. Now let's see. Furnace. We need the furnace. We use the furnace to make the stone block so we can make stone floor and the walls. Because defenses is very important because the biters, they will come and they will fuck your shit. Now, we cannot support many stone block furnace because it require a very big input to make the stone block. You actually need 2 stone for 1 stone block, so it's very resource hungry. All right, we got the advanced material processing for steel furnaces. Let's see. If we're going to be building defenses fair soon here, we're going to want gates for our walls so we can get in and out without having to, like, deconstruct shit. Yes, lady, we understand. You are ace. However, many of us have frequent pleasant thoughts and experiences of a sexual nature. And a part of that is that we also frequently imagine such encounters because it is a nice, happy thing to think about. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some blue inserters to replace the yellow ones that I just put down there. I'm gonna drop off this iron ore in these smelters real quick. There we go. And this extra coal, too. Oh, and one thing that we always want to do is we will always want to make sure that the output priority is on the belt that takes the coal down to the generators. Because this makes sure that if we are running low on coal and we don't have enough, this way the generators don't fucking die and, like, paralyze the entire factory. Oh. Lady is being assailed once more by the impure thoughts, it seems. right, and this is gonna build those walls. Too old and boomer for what? To have hormones? To think thoughts? What exactly are you experiencing right now, lady? I'm assuming I'm assuming that you're talking about being horny because you've been talking about that a lot lately. But it could be something else, I guess. Oh, changes. Lady, you're never too old for change. Do you know what being too old for change is called? It's called being dead and rotting in the ground. And even that's change in a certain form. Hold on, we can actually, it looks like we can actually up the stone production even more. That's actually... Let's just get as many of these fuckers as we can go. And let it suck the system dry. If it wants to. You know, with consent. Here, we need more belts. We need more blue inserters. Oh, no. I was talking about the stone furnaces I just set up to make walls. I'm going to let it suck up just as much of that stone as it wants, even if it sucks the system dry. After all, I am rarely opposed to being sucked dry. Well, Misa, the good news is the Dem will likely be concluding sometime fairly soon. And I mean, hey, you can always watch on the phone or something. There we go. Maximize. Maximize to actualize our synergized, potentialized eyes. I don't know, I kind of lost it there at the end. All right, give me them walls, baby. We're gonna build a wall that would make Trump's pee-pee actually large. And let me tell you, that's quite the feat. Okay, yeah, we've made a lot of progress. We still need to set up defenses. We still need to set up steel smelting, and we can actually add military science to that as well. So for next week, we're going to go ahead and add set up military science. Let's see, what else is on the agenda? Ah, yeah, we're researching electric energy distribution 1. So we're going to want to tear down and rebuild power grid. Because we're going to be getting rid of all these fucking wooden poles. I don't even want to see a wooden pole for the rest of the fucking playthrough. Well, I mean, you know, if you, let's see, also, we're going to want to do Veil. On the to-do list, right there. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Ooh, we're gonna want to build a car. Because we're gonna be researching that shortly as well. We're gonna want to build a garage. Which is like a place where I can park my car. Oh, yeah, no. Gotcha. Understood. There we go. Let's see. Build a garage. Oh, we're gonna need to upgrade our belts. We're gonna have red belts soon. We're going to need to upgrade furnaces because we have the more advanced steel furnaces now. Man, we're kind of getting into the point in the game where like the tasks we need to do kind of start to explode exponentially as we unlock like tons of new technology. Ooh, we're gonna have solar energy too. Ooh, solar takes a fuck ton of resources and time to set up though. Let's see here. Fluid handling, we're gonna need to set up oil too. Okay. Oil, we've got chemical science, trains. Ooh, cliff explosives. This is gonna make it a lot like you may notice that scattered around the map, you have a lot of these cliff faces. And these make it harder to build because you can't build over them. And you need explosives in order to flatten them out. I mean, I feel like that's a sentiment a lot of people in chat can get behind, especially if I'm the one perpetrating it. Let's see. So, cars. We're gonna need to set up concrete production. Because another thing you may notice is my speed is variable depending on what terrain I'm walking on. Concrete makes all of the terrain, it makes the terrain stop absorbing pollution, but it also makes the terrain way easier to walk on, so you don't spend forever walking from one end of your factory to another. So I'm going to need to set up concrete. Now, that's probably something we will use solar for. Because concrete, you need raw iron ore and stone for it. So usually what you end up doing is you end up scouting around for an area like here, where there's iron ore and stone relatively close to each other. And then you just like set up some solar panels so that during the day it produces the concrete. Aw, that's cute. Hickeys are fun time. I do likes them. They feel nice to give and to get, and they look very pretty. Let's see, what else? Let me just look at my research and think for a minute here. Mining productivity. Flamethrowers. That's right. We can make flamethrowers here soon. After we set up military science. So that requires oil, though. And set up trains. Trains open up whole new horizons. You can find resources hella far away from your base, and you can have trains just deliver them back to you. They're really nice. Where is Bratbean? I'm pretty sure Bratbean is continuing to work on the Misa dress. He has been very, very quiet over there, which usually means he's very hyper-focused. And given his recent obsession with completing the thing, I'm guessing that is what he is doing. Yeah, he says. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, it looks like we can actually set up some more science if we wanted to. Let's see. Actually. Yeah. Okay, we would want to actually research lab speed first, because that'll make science. That makes you process more science with fewer labs faster. We won't worry about upgrading the science endpoint quite yet. And you know what? Here at the end, we probably won't get around to this for... we probably won't get around to this next week, or maybe even the week after that, but blue science. Blue science is a huge tipping point in the game. Like, you'll notice over here, I have one belt with iron plates and one belt with copper plates. Blue science is basically the point in the game where that shit ain't gonna fly anymore, and you have to like massively expand production. And blue science also gives you access to a lot of interesting, cool technologies like your personal roboport and the construction robots that make things a lot easier. Like logistics robots here, these are robots that like I can tell them like, hey, keep my inventory full of a certain amount of this item, and as long as I'm in range of our roboport, they'll just fly to me and drop the item into my inventory. So it makes expanding the factory a lot easier, which is good because between blue and purple/yellow science, your factory needs to get fucking massive. So like once I complete blue science, I'm going to be doing a shit ton of research, setting up, and then I'm basically going to be tearing down most of my science here and using this base purely just to build resources that I will use to build my actual base, which is going to be fucking enormous. In fact, I'm probably going to build it somewhere over in the, like, one of these big open areas here. And eventually it's going to get so big that we're going to have to start producing landfill so that we can fill in this water and expand it even more. Like, the bases you can make in this game are insane. Like, I have seen factories that could not fit in the currently revealed area of terrain we have on the map right here. Like, mega bases are a thing. There are some bases that produce hundreds, thousands of science per minute. And I'm producing like 60 science per minute. I'm producing about one of each science pack per second. Which is like, that's considered what's like a mini mega base. Like, that's a baby mega base. That's the base that you use as the jumping off point to build a huge mega base. Anyway, I'm going to stop saying mega base. Even though I am indeed, in reality, mega based. And we're going to go find somebody to raid. And I will see you all next year. By which I mean Monday, the 2nd of January. I think Brat has some kind of plan for a New Year's Eve stream. Otherwise, I would probably do some like silly little surprise thing, but I don't want to step on Brat's schedule.
Part of it.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
I've only vaguely heard the plans. Okay, so we're gonna find somebody to raid, and on Monday we're gonna be starting Okami. I have Okami HD, and it is one of the remind Brat to check their streamer mode settings. Okay, Brat says he knows. Please do stick around for the raid. I do appreciate when people do's. Now let's see who we got. Thank you, lady, for hitting those raid calls. But yeah, Okami is one of those games that, like, it was huge during my late adolescence, but I never really got around to playing it. So, and at this point, it is considered a classic. So I'm very much looking forward to getting to do that with all y'all. Get to explore and discover a new world together. A whole new world. Is it that? Oh, hold on, lady. Okami release date. It was released in 2006. This game is over 15 years old, lady. Yeah. 2006. But yeah, the HD remaster that I'm going to be playing, that is like the modernized version of the game, that shit is 5 years old. We are ancient of days, lady. We are a dying breed. Dying and breeding, two things that a lot of people in my chat want to do. Let's see. So, we're gonna go ahead and raid a person. Oh, there's so many good beans. There's so many good beans I could raid. I'm having a hard time. Ooh, I'm having a hard time. Let's go ahead and hit up Effie. Effie the cat is cute, good cat girl. She is playing God of War, which I recently finished. Remember, no spoilers. Effie is a little degen, but doesn't lean into it as hard as I do, so don't be like mega horny in chat, but let's get in there and get comfy. Okay, setting up the raid. Oh, and lady, you forgot the sub raid call. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and /raid Effie the cat. All right, everybody pile on in. Let's go say hi to Effie. Show all the loves for an adorable fucking kitty. Oh, I never went to the chatting screen. Hold on. Yeah, let's go. Y'all are gonna love Effie, I'm sure. Effie is an absolute sweetie. So cute, so awesome, so amazing. I wish I could be besties with Effie because they're just so great. But I will settle for rating them and showing some loves. And in the meantime, I will see y'all first off for Brat's New Year's celebration. If you are there, you better be. You better fucking be there to support the cutie boy. And if you can't make it to that, later on Monday with Okami HD. And in the meantime, remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and know that I love you all. Bye-bye!
Kratos is